Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Episode, huh? We're playing. The last episode was pretty slow. Maybe I should start calling them episodes. I don't know. We're playing the Silent on Ascension 14. I thought 14 was when you started getting worse events, but apparently no. Lower max HP. Okay. And that is in addition to starting the run damage, so it's not like it just takes the damage you were taking and makes it permanent. Okay. So. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about different events yet, so I guess that comes later. Okay, fine. Or maybe that just never happens and I was incorrect. Remove a card. I don't think I want to lose 6 more max HP. Max of 60 feels pretty fragile. Remove a card is like, I lean strongly towards that, but let's look around. We can dodge all the elites by going through here, and you can get 2 fires in that way. And if you want, you can pick up another elite either by jogging here or by jogging here, right? Or I guess here would actually be better. Yeah, so you could get to this spot, and then if you wanted, you could go this way, get a second fire and a second elite. Or you could go this way and get a second elite and then a second fire, which I guess is about equivalent. So you basically have until here to decide. Okay. And you're getting a shop at the end, so we don't want one at the beginning. So we start here, and then go this way. Okay. All that said, I think I still want to remove a card, and I will choose a strike. I should have looked at my boss. It's Hexaghost. Maybe should have removed the defend. I always seem to like run out of steam against that guy if I'm gonna die. It's because I just don't kill him fast enough. Ooh, not a lot of attacks here. Wow, shockingly few attacks, in fact. Okay, well, not great, but should be okay. Just strike, 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 and we're good. Yeah. Deadly poison is just like fine. It's not like good, but it's fine. And distraction, I think, also can be fine. It can high roll pretty well, but also it can give you something you just don't want at all. Is it worth, like, the possibility of high rolling in exchange for not... Well, I think I want the poison. Especially against Hexaghost, which is going to be a longish fight. It's going to be worth a lot over the course of that whole combat. And it has a predictable effect, which helps a lot in like planning out a turn. Not thrilled with this, but at least the turn is easy to play. And we should have him now, yeah. Okay. Another big poison. But we're not at all committed to like poison as an archetype yet. Predator's just another good card. But I like this because it also weakens enemies. They're both equally awkward to play. But this would help against some of the big groups of enemies who are like really dangerous on the first floor. So I'll try that. Let's... Normally I go for remove. Is there, like... Would I be interested in upgrading either of these? Or maybe the neutralize? I don't know. I think I could remove the strike, another strike, and just sort of count on poison to kill things. eventually. Pretty good starting hand here. Crippling Poison should be pretty good. Crippling Cloud. Making him more manageable and also, like, making progress towards killing him is great. Yeah, and we easily got there. No damage, nice, clean kill. Liquid Bronze. Bane's looking pretty good, since we have, like, so much poison. Acrobatics would be good later, but I'm not that excited about it right now. Remove a card and lose HP. Yeah, absolutely. Take away another strike. I already have, like, kind of a lot of damage now, I think. Well, not really. Yeah, I'll just get more, though. Alright, Smith up, well, do I want to jog over here for this... for 2 elites? Not really. I could take 1. But I think I can rest after that. Like, we should be in okay shape against... Well, not against the Goblin Knob. We would suffer greatly against him, I think. Since we've thrown away most of our attacks and our damaging cards are all skills. And we'd also not do very well against the artifacts. We'd be pretty good against Lagavulin, but that's only a 1 out of 3. I don't think I want to fight an elite here. So we're just going to go this way and take the easy way out. Okay, so then I definitely won't rest. And I think I'll just upgrade Bane. Adds 6 damage. Pretty great. It's a shot. Fascinating. Noxious. On sale. That's pretty cool. And I would have, what, 109 left? Anything else here that appeals to me? Deflect is fine. Quick Slash is fine. I think just remove another strike. Okay, nothing else I want, right? For 34 bucks, I literally cannot buy anything. We now are kind of stuck heading towards this shop, unless we want to skip a fire to fight an elite, which I don't much want to do. So it's kind of too bad. This shop is going to be wasted a bit. Oh well. Yeah, this is the kind of fight that I was really excited to get Crippling Cloud for. So he has 4 poison and 9 health. So 5 more will kill him. So this is blocking 6 and also killing an enemy. Better than playing a defend. Bane for 20? Seems good. And just block and get out the Noxious. I feel like I'm a bit of a one-trick pony as the Silent. I always seem to play poison decks. I know Shiv decks are like fine. I've played some, but just recently it's been just nothing but poison all the time, and I'm not really doing it on purpose. Dodge and roll? Sure. Deflect also reasonable. I don't know. Which of these is better? I think it's dodge and roll. Like, it really sucks to have a turn when you can't spend all your energy. And we won't have any of those anytime soon, but... Actually, we could even now if we drew, like, Curse, Neutralize, and Deflect. If we had taken the Deflect, that is. So, I don't know. It's like... It wouldn't be the end of the world, but... This is kind of interesting. I could rest here. But I don't really want to. I just want A bigger Noxious Fumes? Bigger Neutralize? Nah. And I think I will happily take 1 damage this turn in exchange for 4 block next turn. Because I know he's attacking next turn. Turns out that wasn't a great plan, because I could have blocked everything anyway. Should I take 4 damage in order to deal 20? He might start running away pretty quick. Yeah, I think I will, actually. Alright, maybe I'm happy with that. It makes use of this 4 block as well, which is sort of nice. And then we've got him next turn, clearly. Even if I don't do anything, he's dead. Oh, I should have maybe looked at these. I don't know. But Liquid Bronze and Blot are both fantastic for the boss, so I'm not trading these away. Flechettes? Like, my whole deck is skills, right? I have, what, 3 attacks and a power? It's not great until we get some draw, but, like, this is normally going to be 12-ish damage. Maybe 16. And it can be more if we later get some draw. So I think Flechettes is pretty good. Alright, I mean, if nothing else, I can remove a card here. I do have that much money. Or I could buy something, of course. You know, Flying Knee, Dodge and Roll. These are all fine. Deflect. Fine. I think I don't like Flying Knee all that much because it's not exactly a 0 energy deal 8 damage, but it's kind of like that. And that would be a good card. But it doesn't really fit with the deck of like just kind of block a bunch and poison them. I don't know. Which I do kind of have. I have a thin poison deck that wants skills. So I wouldn't love to pick this up, really. I think just removing a card is better than anything else, though. Like, the fewer strikes I have, the happier I'll be. And we're down to just 14. Not bad, not bad. I don't think I should take a curse. And while I do normally go for the max HP, I'm damaged enough here that, like, it might not be the worst idea to gain some HP instead. This is, like, actually more than a rest, though, right? And so the question is, like, well, how much is a rest? 30% of my max HP, so, like, about 20? Yeah. This, if I take this, I won't need to rest. And if I don't take it, I probably ought to rest just to be safe. Although, I don't know. I think I'll be fine not resting. Like, I have the tools I need to deal with this guy. I have a ton of damage, eventually, from poison. I have thorns. I have a block potion. I have a couple sources of weak, although they're not all that reliable, I guess. And my deck is just full of blocks to go with the poison. So I think I'm going to actually try not resting and not healing here. I'm going to take the greedy play. And okay, if this is some really bad thing that hurts me a lot, I can rest, but my plan is not to. Ooh. I mean, I do quite like the idea of that relic, since I have a lot of unupgraded cards right now. But Cursed with Pain right now is really rough. Like, I might not even have enough gold to remove it anytime soon. It's going to cause me a lot of damage. I don't think I can take pain. I think I need to just upgrade a card. And, I'll take Survivor. And, dodge and roll? Neutralize. Weak is really important, actually. Alright, here we go. Give me that Thorns potion, please. And great time to draw flechettes. When I don't really need to do anything else this turn. Like, dodge and roll would be good. But I really, really want to play Crippling Cloud. And given that I'm doing that, like, which is better? Dealing 20 damage or gaining 4 block next turn? I think I'll take the 20 damage, right? And this is a block potion? Yeah. Please stay weak. Get Noxious. You're only attacking for 18. I think I'm happy enough to take 8. I mean, on the other hand, I could use my block potion to let me get out a deadly poison. That's going to be a lot of damage. Yeah. I think I will, in fact. It's a lot of damage over the course of the run. I guess maybe with Liquid Bronze, maybe I didn't need that, but... Oh, I also forgot I have Dreamcatcher, so resting wasn't quite as bad as it normally is. Maybe I didn't have to play quite so greedy. Or rather, maybe resting could also have been a reasonable greedy play. But we seem to be just absolutely demolishing this guy. Okay. Seems good. Yeah. Okay, maybe I overdid it by spending a block potion. I don't know. Alright, I mean, he got me for a bit this turn. But he's now dead. Okay, very easy first boss. Lost like 7 health, I think? Got back 1 potion, so that's nice. Huh. Obtain a random potion? I don't think I want 1,000 Cuts because I'm not really playing a ton of cheap cards, and furthermore, like, I don't need more damage to all enemies effects. Like, it will be sort of overwhelmed by the Noxious anyway, right? I don't know. This is good if, like, at keeping fights short, but I don't mind if they go long. And once they do, like, 1,000 Cuts is not very good. I think I pretty clearly don't want Die Die Die. I don't know, it exhausts, so like... 13 damage to all enemies. I don't know, I think I'll just take the Alchemize. Potions are great. Snecko? I only have 1 2-cost card, and I have a 0-cost card. But, I mean, we could go either way on this. It could work well, it could work badly. The other choice is Fusion Hammer. Certainly there are cards I would like to upgrade, but how critical is that? Like, I already have Noxious, Neutralize, Survivor, Bane. Like, a lot of the key cards are upgraded, and like, what would I be upgrading next? Maybe Crippling Cloud? Whatever I get next. Dodge and roll. You know, I could easily get some cards that I badly want to upgrade, but I don't have any of them right now. So maybe the Fusion Hammer is best. compared to Snecko Eye? Like, Snecko Eye does some amazing things. Is there some reason that I want to have a lot of cards? Well, flechettes. So it would be an improvement for flechettes for sure. But it like doesn't matter all that much. I think I'll just take the simple, easy, like, energy relic. Okay, we're fighting the champ again, so a nice easy way to lose is don't do enough damage. Hopefully all of our poison will take care of that. Don't want to go to a shop right away, but eventually would be nice, I guess. This is sort of a promising start to a path. Gets to another fire and another fire, so that's like 4 fires, which is great. What about over here? 1, 2, and an elite. 3. 3 and an elite and an optional additional elite. Like, do I want to give up? Well, I don't need all these fires because I have Fusion Hammer, right? Like, okay, I can rest, and that's cool. But if I'm going to be resting at all these fires, like, shouldn't I be fighting elites? I think so. In which case, go this way, right? Rest, elite, rest, rest, elite, shop. Seems okay. And you know, we get to add some cards, sure. Okay, that was... I don't know, I just sort of did it. Now he's attacking for 9. Great. I don't think it was the wrong play. I just, like, did it without even thinking. And then I looked at it. I was like, huh. I wonder if that was a good idea. It's fine. That's not really the thought process you want to have. I'm looking at Crippling Cloud here. But I also want to be able to play... Like, I want to play Noxious. I want to play Crippling Cloud. And I want to play Flechettes. And I want to play Survivor. And, like, that's 5 energy. So, clearly not all of these goals are being met. I think of those, Flechettes is the least important because it only does 12 damage and he has 10 block. So we'll just not do that. You know, once I said that out loud, it's like, oh yeah, Flechettes doesn't really do much. It's sort of, oops, can't play that. That's a curse. But playing everything else gets us exactly the right amount of block and some more poison. I don't need to play both defends, so I can just play Flechettes first. Then Alchemize. Fear Potion, okay. I was frail! I always miss that. This guy doesn't look like someone who should frail you. There we go. That's plenty of block. Alright, are you, like, dead yet? You're at 28. Well, I can't kill you with just Bane and this, so I guess I won't try. I'll just block 3 times and poison you some more. And now you are quite dead. I can't smith, right? I can still rest. Got it. Okay. These two are both okay. Like, drawing extra cards is pretty cool. But so is applying a lot of poison. Like, right? I think so. I think the poison is probably better. It'll help with, like, single large enemies, such as, say, the champ. Yeah, absolutely take a card out of my deck. I don't even know what's in my deck and I want to get something out of it. Take a defend. I don't need this junk. I mean, I kind of need some more defensive cards, but I can pick those up. I don't know about transforming 2 cards. I think I'll just take... Wait, what is the special relic? It's like, extra strength on your first turn, is that correct? Augmentor... Slay the Spire. Special relic, +3 strength on your first turn, yeah. I honestly, like, don't want any of these. That doesn't happen to me very often. Like, these are all supposed to be good. Like, sure, I'll take the Ingest Mutagens. Like, I would never say no. It's not bad. I guess Jaxed is kind of interesting with Flechettes. And you get to play it pretty often because of the very thin deck. So that's a possibility. Likewise, you know, on your first turn, that's when we have the most cards, so Flechettes is the best. If it were 3 additional damage per skill, that would be pretty great. I think I'll just take this. This is, like, pretty neutral. And I do want some defends in the deck, right? I don't want to be completely reliant on advanced, like on just Survivor and dodge and roll. Like, I want some block. So I think I will just take the special relic. The birds. Well, why don't we just Flechettes the hell out of this guy? No attacking allowed? And then, Bouncing Flask? I'm thinking Bouncing Flask followed by Neutralize Bane. Assuming that it hits at least one of these two, Bane will go off twice, and we can knock him down. Yeah, cool. So now I can neutralize Bane. Great. Caw-caw! Ooh. I mean, this seems good. And I don't have any attacks, so they're attacking me for 15. And, like, these two are each dead next turn, so I don't think I need next turn block as much as I need this turn block. Is there something meaningful I could do with my potion? I mean, I guess I'll throw a poison potion and... Well, I could throw the fear potion and, like, just say I'd rather keep the poison potion for some big tough enemy. Whereas, like, a vulnerable potion doesn't really do much for me. Yeah, okay, fine. It's a dex potion. That's great. Alright, this should do it. Poison Stab or Cloak and Dagger? Cloak and Dagger is a block. It's not a lot better than Defend, since we don't have anything to activate the Shiv. So it's just like 1 more block and 4 more damage, which is like fine. But Poison Stab is like... we poison things, that's what we do. I think I'll go for the Cloak and Dagger, though, just because, like... I often want to play a Defend, and if I could play a Cloak and Dagger instead, I'd be thrilled. So, sure. This is clearly a great start, regardless of pretty much any other considerations. And will keep you poisoned longer, or weakened longer. And now I need to produce 16 block? Well, I have a way to do that. I can get 17, in fact, and still a Shiv. I'm frail now. Keep that in mind. Yeah, easy turn here. We just play Flechettes first, and then all the skills. Minus the Defend, which I don't need, obviously. Noxious was the last card, which is kind of a bummer. How much defense can I get? Not actually all that much, just 5, right? 7 if I took the Dex potion, which, you know, I have Alchemize, it's reasonable. But it's like probably only ever blocking 2. Maybe even less, because 5 drops to 3. 7, I guess, would also block to drop to 5. So yeah, it's actually 2. Do I have... Can I kill you, by the way? You're at 40, right? This is 8. And this is 20. So, no. 34 is the most I could have. Well, Alchemize might kill him, actually, if I get, like, a fire potion. That's worth trying. So, which potion do I want to use to make space for my fire potion? The Dex does something now, but it's much better for a longer fight. So is Poison, of course. Oh my god. I didn't play the Flechettes first, so now I'm not even sure if a fire potion would have helped. So how much he's still at 40. I have 24. So if I found an attack for 16, I could kill him. I think that's worth a try. Finisher. I can make that worth 18, right? Yeah. Just play my other 2 attacks. And I get the Noxious in. Alright, cost a couple potions, but we avoided taking any damage. And she suddenly experiences a large poison intake. I'd also love a Blur. There's a lot of cards I would love in this deck, really. Leg Sweep would be good. Sucker Punch Plus is fine. I'm happy to see it. Yeah, rest for 21. So it's already, some of it's being wasted, but I get a card, so... Backflip, great. Wish I could upgrade it, but... Okay, so this is 28 damage. That's probably worth playing. And a Sucker Punch seems good as well. And we want a Cloak and Dagger. So I only have 1 energy left, which could be Alchemize, or it could be Defend, or Deadly. If you're weak, instead of 7, you'll do 5, so that's 10. I think I should just take the Defend and the Cloak and Dagger, and then I don't need the Dex Potion. I don't get to play the Alchemize yet, but that's life. It's a pretty value Defend, right? When it blocks for, like, even 4, it's fine. I guess this is better than a Defend, obviously. Good, keep him weak, very important. Kind of a super crummy turn. We didn't take any damage, but we're not making any progress, and we don't even get Noxious up yet. I need this. And I think I want to keep him weak. So I think this is better than applying 9 poison. But maybe not. It's such a thin deck. I'll run into the Neutralize again pretty soon. I think this is probably fine. Great. 20 damage. Jeez, I should... Probably should have taken the Dex Potion. But But, okay, if I play 2 more blocks, that's 11 plus 4 is 15. So I'm still defended this turn with the Dex Potion, I guess. And Deadly is probably... Is it better than Alchemize? Yeah, we need to get out of this combat. What's the card not to play here? This is 12 damage. This is 9 and 2 weak. Do I need all these blocks? I have 13 and 6. That's 22. Oh, so I don't need to play the defend. Great. It was 19. Yeah, 13 and 6. Nowhere close to 22. I mean, 19 is close, but... Okay, are you dead yet? You're at 25. I can do 25. So, yes, you are dead. I'll draw again, and... I'll block everything as well, just in case. Okay, Bag of Prep. A lot of cards on turn 1. And that's the turn when we're strong from this, so that's cool. Footwork. Superb. Wish I could upgrade it. But I think it's still well worth taking. Kind of a crummy rest here, but what can you do? I've talked about the fact that I don't consider Act 4 to be in the game, and so even though this would be a good time to recall, I don't plan to do it. More poison? Question mark? Seems a bit overkill. I think I'd rather just draw more defense. Draw my Noxious sooner. It's like pretty high value in a long fight, but I think I'm pretty much okay in those fights anyway, and I just want to make sure I live long enough. Shuriken. Well, I don't play a lot of attacks. Do I even have 3 in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, it'll go off on occasion, but it won't matter which one. Well, when it does, Flechettes will suddenly explode. Poison Stab is an attack. Sort of helps with Flechettes, but like, or with Shuriken, but like, I think in another perspective, it's just a worse Deadly Poison, and we passed Deadly Poison already. Certainly don't want a Quick Slash. Yeah, I think I'll just pass. I just want blocks at this point. What do you think? Another Elite? We're at full health. Seems good. This is a lot of damage that you guys are doing. So here's where we will start. And now it's a little bit more reasonable, but it's still 18. I think I do want the Dex. I'm glad I don't care about being weak very much. Let's get the Noxious in there. Well, I mean, draw first, right? One never knows. Maybe that would make me change my mind, unlikely as it seems. Keep the big guy weak, because the little guys will all be dead soon. This is sufficient block, so I can Deadly Poison him. Now, there could be some useful breakpoints against these guys, right? Noxious is 3, so they'll take 3 and then 5 is 8. So a Shiv kills this guy 1 turn sooner, which seems like reasonably useful. 4 damage isn't going to matter. 3, whatever it was. Whatever damage, yeah, 3 damage was not going to make a big difference to the main leader, who's going to just die from big piles of poison. But against this guy, it did make a difference. Still have a block potion. Being attacked for 30 kind of stinks. You're at effectively, what, 16? This is 9. This is 6 more? Well, that's only 15, right? Ugh. Being weak stinks. Right, so I could deal 9 to him. He would be at 12 with 5 poison. That's 7. Yeah, and this is just 6. Okay, so how much more damage does he need to die? He'll be at 10 with 7 poison, so if I could get through for 3, that would be sufficient to reduce his timer by 1, but I mean, I guess I could do that. Just sucker punch him. I'm still taking then 31 damage, which I have to block some of. But I guess then I'm not playing the flechettes, which means I can afford to alchemize first and see what happens. Energy, very funny. I chose the sucker punch instead of the flechettes because I didn't want to hit him 3 times to make him very angry. I'm not sure if that's how it works, or whether it's only unblocked attack damage. The game is often not very clear about the difference between attack damage and unblocked attack damage. How did I somehow miscalculate by 3? Sucker Punch is only 9 if you're not weak. It's 6 if you're not. I obviously should have played the flechettes there. Forgot. Right. If it had been 9 and 9, I would have just killed him. Okay. Well, I can play everything this turn, so I'll just let him die. And block his attack. There's more of them. I'm being attacked for 15. That's not a terribly big deal. I could like backflip, Cloak and Dagger, Bouncing Flask as one possible play. Well, I should have Bouncing Flasked first, right? Yeah. So now this guy is effectively at 5, and you're effectively at 9. Well, I kind of want you to be dead. You're like 1 damage away from being dead. Okay, I mean, I think it's worth it to kill you to save that 9 damage. And I want to block, like, for 20. So the question is, which would I rather play? A Bane that deals 14 damage, or more poison? The Bane is better because the combat won't go long enough for the poison to be that worthwhile. Alright, he's dead from poison in like a turn, so... Alright, so we took, 16 damage here. I think that was a fine trade for a relic, right? Especially given that we kind of have to rest. Ugh, I don't know if I want this, actually. I mean, I already have 9 cards in hand on my first turn, and I kind of want skills, sort of. Like, I don't want to overdraw so that I can't get into my actual cards. Like, yeah, great. I have strength that turn, and it activates Shuriken. Like, it's a dream come true from one point of view, but that doesn't really, like, okay. I have 6 damage times 3 is 18 damage for free, and it gives me 1 strength as well. Like, that's pretty cool, but it doesn't advance my plan of getting to my Noxious and playing a bunch of blocks. So I think I will pass on that relic. And Venom, do I play enough attacks for that to be worth? I don't think I do. I mostly just block and play skills and stuff. I could take a Deflect. I often have like energy or cards left over but no energy to play them, so a Deflect would be fine in that case. But it also like just doesn't do very much. Tactician clearly bad. I mean, once I have Dex, I guess Deflect is pretty good. But you know, I'd usually rather draw something else. Yeah, I think I'll just pass on all this. Artifact Potion? No luck. Deal 35 damage seems great. Noxious is good. I think Crippling Cloud is better than Sucker Punch. Because they're both the same amount of weak. But Sucker Punch is 9 damage and this is 4 poison, which after like 3 turns is going to be better. Well, it'll be the same after 3 turns. After 4 turns it'll be... No. If this were the only poison I applied, it would be the same. But with Noxious, like, keeping the enemy constantly poisoned, this is 4 damage every turn. So after, like, 3 turns, this outscales this. But on the other hand, this is, like, 12 plus... Oh, yeah, that's right. It's turn 1. So this is 12. And the Shiv that I could play along with it is 6. That's 18. So this is only better after, like, 5 turns. I'm kind of hopeful the combat might not go that long. And if it does, it won't go much longer. Yeah, I think I'll actually do this. And that gets me the strength as well, because I guess I played Neutralize or something? No. What else did I play? Right, Flechettes. It says skill on it, so I always forget it's an attack. Alright, let's pay attention to how much cards cost here. Alchemize for free is good. Most of these cards are not good. But, like, honestly, if I were to, like, just Footwork Survivor, that's fine. It's not amazing. But I could probably draw a better block than Survivor with a Gambler's Brew, right? For 3 cards? Maybe not. I'll just Gambler's Brew away like these 2 cards and plan this as my 3-card turn, and if I draw something better, great. If I don't, it doesn't matter. Fire Potion, okay. So I get to play Dex and a block. Well, I'd rather have 13 now than 6 and then 6, right? It can't possibly be better, since the 13 is all useful, and the extra 6 might or might not be useful. Jeez, this is not great. I guess we backflip? Good Sucker Punch. I think. Maybe I should have just played the Cloak and Dagger though, huh? I have an Energy Potion I could take. I think I should. Even though it only plays 1 card though? Ugh. Gain 8 block and add a Shiv? And it's only really 6 block, right? Well, you know, the energy... I have Alchemize, I should be spending my potions. But I think I'll have another chance to have a better one next turn, honestly. So Bane Survivor is enough. And, like, why not play some extra defense? Okay, maybe I should have taken the energy potion for 6 health. Yeah, boo, I'm so bad. leg sweep. Great. Okay, Juzu Bracelet. I'm gonna use a potion. Heal 5. I have Alchemize. That's pretty cool. And I get to it like every combat. So I really should be healing for 5 every combat with that. Which is pretty great. But also, I'm resting at every rest site. And so the excess health is not that useful necessarily. What else would I take, though? I would, like, remove a card, right? Or maybe Juzu Bracelet is fine. But it's a bit late in the run for Juzu Bracelet, I think. And, like, I could remove a card, but these are all not the worst. I think I would rather just gain 5 HP per combat, please. Maybe more. Hooded figures. I mean, sure. I can pretty much... Well, no, I can't guarantee that it kills anything. I can play it every combat, but I can't make it kill something every combat at all reliably. I think I'll pass, actually. Just give me the gold. Footwork Plus is, like, amazing, since I can't upgrade my other footwork. Okay, this is a 9-card hand, which is good. I guess I'll start with the poison potion, right? No, I should wait until I've been damaged, right? Which will be like next turn. So I'm basically just missing 6 damage to gain 5 health, which seems like a good trade. Pretty sure I want to play the Dex and the Noxious. And so the question is, do I try to put together some block, or do I just cripple this guy? The 2 weak. A quarter of this is like about 5, so we'll be taking for about 13. So this blocks for 5, whereas this blocks for like 11. But this just applies so much poison, and the weak next turn is good. Okay. I mean, it's not a lot of poison, but like over the course of the whole combat, the additional damage will be quite high. So now we'll throw the poison poison potion. That is the word I intended to say. It's the set of words, the sentence, if you like. I think a dodge and roll is better than a survivor here because, like, I gain 9 block next turn in exchange for taking 1 damage, which seems good. Although maybe he won't attack next turn, and like, oh well, I took 1 damage. Yeah, oh well, I took 1 damage. Flechettes first. Now Alchemize, another fire potion, okay. Actually activated Shuriken on a turn that was not turn 1, amazing. Play everything. When does he cure? He like heals out of his debuffs, which stinks a lot. 19. So just like, well, this should draw me at least 1 skill, right? Yeah, drew 2. So Flechette's is better that way. And for 19. I'll play Cloak and Dagger and Deadly Poison, because I already have a ton of block. No block right now, but is he weak? Yes, so Survivor Defend is 19, which is pretty much the most I can get. Well, so the obvious thing is to hit him with 9 poison, right? But what if instead I just attacked him for 23 and made him take 2 weak? I think that's actually better, because I believe he cures his poison pretty soon, and so the excess damage from like adding a bunch of poison over many turns is not going to be realized, whereas the weakness and the actual HP damage will matter. So I will discard this and play everything else. Which also means, like, I don't know, nothing. I was planning to play the defend anyway. I was gonna say, it means I get to play the defend, but that was always the plan. Do I... Maybe I don't backflip. Well, it's better than defend, right? So might as well. Okay, there's a big old buff he's gonna do, which I believe is like gain a bunch of strength, take away... Oh, it's metallicize, and like take away all his debuffs. I don't know, not much I can do about that. Just play everything that does something, and not the things that don't do anything. See what happens. Okay, he doesn't get to metallicize. He just got 9 strength, which is a lot. Well, we better weaken him. I guess I could have done that without playing the Sucker Punch. Okay. This is still, like, an outrageous amount of damage. It is 48 damage. Like, do I just... I think gaining 7 block is better than dealing 22 damage, isn't it? I need to live through the next turn? Man, I don't like this boss at all. I have 26. Well, let's make it 36 instead of applying more poison. And remember, I have 40 damage whenever I need it. So if it looks like things are going badly for me, I can just sort of opt out of the rest of the combat. This is 15 damage. Do I need that for some reason? Wouldn't it be better to play Bouncing Flask and all my blocks? I think so. There's another 48, but we are through. We can kill him this turn if we have to, just with potions. But I prefer, of course, to use as few of them as necessary. He's at 27 right now, so, like, this is super duper lethal. Alright. Glad I didn't lose to the champ again. All of these are plausible. I don't have a lot of draw, so like bullet time maybe is not so great. But like I have a backflip. I don't know, I guess that's not that much. Corpse Explosion, you know, sure, it's a poison thing. It helps you deal with large groups of enemies. And Madness is a very slow play. But if you can connect it with one of the important powers in the deck, like a Footwork or a Noxious, you just like go crazy. You give up your first turn and a half, basically. But in exchange, you're like tremendously powerful. So I don't know. Can we actually even afford to give up a turn and a half? Not often, I would think. Given like our pretty low max HP. Why is it 71, by the way? I guess we gained 5, yeah, from eating the whatever it was. Not the donut. Yeah, the donut is the one that gives you 5, right? Yeah. I think that Madness is just too ambitious, and I should just take the Corpse Explosion, a quiet card that will help a lot in some combats and like not be totally garbage in others. Nightmare. It's just too risky. There's going to be a lot of fights where it like is a dead card, or where like if I play it, it does some amazing stuff and then I die. So, no thanks. Runic Pyramid. Now, if I had taken the Nightmare, I think this would be a good runic pyramid keep. Because you can guarantee to line it up with whatever power you want. Given that that's not happening, what do you do? Is it still just good anyway? It might be. I'm playing like most of the hand most of the time, right? And I sometimes have no cards left over, and I wish I like had some cards from the previous turn. Right, this way I can save the defends for when they're most relevant and stuff. I guess. Like, Black Star is also a thing because I'm sleeping at all the rest sites. I might want to fight some elites. But, like, you have to fight a lot for this to be worth missing out on a boss relic, right? You get one more random relic from one elite. And, like, that's not as good as a boss relic, so you need to fight at least 2, and, like, probably more for this to be very worthwhile. And I don't really see that happening. Fillstone? It's just like, I don't know. I don't have a way to spend that much energy most of the time. Runic Pyramid might be a bit weird with our, like, start every combat with 9 cards. Like, it might be hard to actually empty the hand, but I don't know. I guess that's fine. I'll try it. I'll get the Pyramid. Okay, we only have 3 powers, right? So that's not the end of the world. It's kind of a path through here that looks alright. It doesn't involve any elites, which I kind of might want to fight one, but maybe not. Yeah, I don't have any elite-based relics, so I'll just start here and go along the path of least resistance this way. And get a lot of resting in, I guess. Given that I'm going to rest so much, should I maybe take more combats instead of these question marks? Doesn't seem like a great idea. Question marks can be some pretty great stuff. Alright, remember, we're like... Well, here you go. We're not discarding. This is 42 damage, so that's like pretty great. And... kind of want some block, don't I? Maybe I should just kill him? Well... this is 20. And if I alchemize, I only have 2 energy left. I can't do yes, I can. Bane is 13 with just a single, and like I even have Deadly as well. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's just take this guy out. Liquid bronze, sure. We got a block potion, so I'm glad I spent my potions on something productive. Flechettes should be great with Runic Pyramid, right? I don't care that much about damage, but I can just save this until I want it. Like, until it's actually quite good. Because I was thrilled to deal 42 damage to that guy. If I could choose to do that whenever I want, I'd be happy. It's a poison deck, but 42 damage is 42 damage, you know? Do I want Madness? I can sort of line them up with the Runic Pyramid, I guess. But not very well. Like, I'll just have such a large hand, they'll hit random stuff. But, like, that's maybe fine. I'm gonna be drawing the same cards quite often. Sure. They're not great, but they're fine. I mean, there's a campfire right here. Sure. I did just ice one of these guys in one turn. I'm not going to have 2 fire potions this time, but... like double flechettes for 35, 70 damage. Seems pretty great. I should have hit that one, by the way. Play 2 Madness and just see what happens? That doesn't seem so great. I really want to play this. It would be nice if it could get discounted, but I can't guarantee that. So play 1 Madness and then Survivor? Sure. It's the other Madness. Okay, well, I'll play that. Potions are good, but I think Bane is better right now. Like, dealing 26 damage is nuts. And I kind of want this to exhaust. Maybe I should just keep these both, actually. Yeah, I should. This exhausting is not that big a deal. When I draw it again, whatever. Because, like, Bane actually just kills this guy. Oh, I'm not strong anymore, so it has to be Bane plus a Shiv, but that's fine. I can play those things. I should use one of these potions. I guess I should have used one last turn? Yeah, they were doing enough damage, weren't they? So Bane for 10, 20, and you're now at 3. Shiv for 4, you're dead. What's my other 2 energy? Backflip, dodge and roll? Defend, dodge and roll? Save the backflip for when I need more cards? Wait, what happens to burns? Do they still get discarded? I hope so. That would be a really bad interaction with Runic Pyramid, if not. I'm just thinking, like, if I backflip first and draw a footwork, I might want to play it before I play the Bane and stuff. So I kind of have to figure out the whole turn. But I guess, like, a backflip is sort of fine. Right, I'll be up at 8 cards, down to 6, play 1 more. That's fine. It is. But actually, this is even better because, well, no, it's not. It weakens this guy, which is great, but it means I don't get to play my block. If I want to also play the Bane. Yeah, I think I should just take footwork. And now I'm being hit for 0, so great. Okay, the burn does go away. That's good. I feel so dumb not using any of these potions. Let's use the block potion now. Okay, steroid potion, I guess. I don't know, maybe I should have played dodge and roll? $15. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can handle things from here. Like, just another footwork. Sucker punch. Dodge and roll. Defend. And how much more block do I need? 8? Should be easy. Oh no, not just 8, because I actually need 12, so I'll just play... Yeah, play leg sweep. 28 damage. That seems to have worked out well. You're now at like 4. Amazing. We triggered Shuriken. Why did I draw? It's fine. I was just doing it for fun, but it also like I got some block out of it, so fine. You can't become frail. That's fantastic news. Pass? I don't think I need another Bane. I mean, Dagger Spray, but that's not how we're killing this guy, I don't think. Is it? It'll help with the cultists, I guess. No thanks, though. And we're going this way, right? Yeah. I mean, none of these are great, but I don't really want to spend gold on them. Do I want a shop right now? Yes, this is going to be the last shop I see, so... So, like, Apotheosis, right? It's gotta be Apotheosis. I've been unable to upgrade cards for forever, and so this is, like, the perfect answer to that. Yeah, gimme. Like, even this might be alright. Once it gets upgraded, it's just, like, good filtering for the stuff that's been stuck in my hand for ages. It's not great, like, when you first start, but also, like, I have enough cards that, like, it's not the worst. Well-laid plans, anybody? Not in this deck, I think. Not with Runic Pyramid. Yeah, so I guess the main question becomes, like, do I want another Crippling Cloud? Do I want another Prepare, or do I want neither? I mean, I could take this. Don't see why I would. I don't know, like a random card that costs 1 instead of its normal cost. Like, on average, that's probably fine. 1 of 3 cards, you know, it's above average as cards go, I think. And Prepared is below average, so maybe that should guide my decision. Okay, I'll take Discover. Why not? The Discovery. He's covering. I couldn't read the name. All right, time to rest. Pass. Right? I mean, I guess there's something to be said for Dagger Throw in that, like, draw a card and discard a card is pretty great when the stuff left in your hand, like, you tend to have some cards that you didn't want to play a while ago and therefore probably don't want to play now. So it's a way to curate your hand a little bit better with Runic Pyramid. But I also don't really care that much about attacks. Yeah, I think I'll just skip that. I could have taken Slice, I guess? I don't think that would be a great idea. Yeah, I'm not skipping a fire to fight an elite and go to a shop I can't afford, so let's go this way. Wow, this is a lot of damage, guys. Don't really like this at all. Maybe I even wait on the Noxious? And just play some defense? Well, let's see what this gives me, I guess. Die, die, die? I mean, that's a lot of damage. It might prevent these guys from blowing up on me. Sure. Yeah, I think I'll just play some blocks. Maybe should have played a Thorns potion? I don't know. Can't actually finish him off reliably here. I guess if I'd taken a steroid potion, I would have a better chance. I'll just take the liquid bronze now. Should have taken it earlier, but better late than never, huh? And what did I get? I got a block potion. Okay. So Noxious Fumes actually kills him next turn, right? He'll take 3 from Caltrops and then 3 from poison. Play a couple of Madness, see what I get. Okay, great, I guess. Like, it doesn't really matter. And you're just quite dead. Should have considered maybe taking one of these to leave room. Discard 2 cards, gain 2 energy. I mean, I have Runic Pyramid, right? Like, this could actually be playable. I have Runic Pyramid and Bag of Prep. There's a way to make use of the cards that are sitting in my hand. I think I'll actually take this. I don't think I've ever taken... I've already forgotten the card's name. It's not Outmaneuver, it's the other one. Concentrate or something? Concentration? Concentrate, yeah. I don't think I've ever taken that card on purpose. I'll take a power potion, I guess. Why not? After Image? It's basically just like 4 block per turn or something. Not that amazing. Noxious would close out the fight faster, I guess. Just make sure this guy is the one who takes a bunch of damage. And then I can just defend and save the survivor. Okay, so this seems like a good turn for a concentrate, right? Like, I kind of want to sucker punch this guy and then draw and then play some blocks. And I wouldn't mind another Noxious. And like, how about a random card? I don't know. Actually, weakening all of them is great also. Maybe better than a sucker punch. Bullet time. Well, that makes the concentrate a lot worse, doesn't it? But like, that's gotta be the card. That's gotta be the pick. I just like play a backflip and then go nuts. Oh, I thought my hand size had gone down to 9 because I played a card, but it didn't because that card replaced itself. The bullet time. Ooh. Alright. Well, mistake made. I could have played like a survivor to... I don't know. Play the madness first? Fine. Didn't really do anything. Sucker punch you. And I don't see myself needing this concentrate anytime soon now that I've just blown through all these cards. I can't become frail, you fool! Why would you try to frail me when I cannot become frail? I'm the unfrail. Oh, this is lethal. So I'll take a potion, and it's ancient. I'll just drink that to heal up. Make sure I have room for one at the end of this combat. Let's just confirm you are very dead. Yes. Slice plus? A way to make use of my extra large hand? I don't know, I've been doing okay at managing it, I think. I don't think I need to add a bad card. I mean, it's not that bad, it's 8 damage. But that's mostly not a big concern, I think. Lantern, fine. Still no shops, please. More flechettes. Alright. I mean, against Onu and Deka, that's pretty cool. I don't think I want any regrets since I'm not ever going to a shop again. Oh, we didn't get the Juzu bracelet, that's right. I remember mentioning it, but we didn't take it. I assume this upgrade's down to 0 cost, right? I don't know, like I'm playing this, how could I not? No. What's the difference? Ah, it no longer exhausts, I see. Well, that's probably pretty cool. Let's gain a potion. Regen's pretty great. Get the poison in as soon as possible so it affects as many turns as possible. He's now attacking for just 17. Bane is one way to take care of that. Let's see what Discovery brings. Not much. Like, I don't want... It only costs 0 this turn, so on future turns, bullet time won't cost 0. It'll cost 3. But I guess that's fine, right? I'll still have a bunch of cards. It'll be nice to have just a bullet time for when things get rough. I'm still taking damage here. Whoops. Oh, no, I'm not, because he got poisoned. That's right. So, do we need the bullet time this turn, or can we make do without it? Opponent is already weak, and taking 6 damage. So we have to find 31 extra damage somehow, or block. Well, 4 defends would do it, or like 3 defends and a sucker punch. Sounds like a movie title. So let's just do that. Alternatively, what about Noxious Fumes? Can I make things work out with Noxious Fumes? Right now, enemy is attacking for 24, and I just have 8. So, not really? How much is Flechettes? 36? That seems pretty great. And I can easily find 18 in a number of ways. Which way would be best? Oh, I don't need 18, right? I need 13? Well, this does it. This does it. Cloak and Dagger is 9. That's 13, actually. And then I can spend my last energy on Noxious. Oh, it's more than that because it's upgraded. Alright, this turn, well, dealing 63 damage is pretty great. Pretty good. Yeah, play this. This is like the card that I would be most happy to have already played when next turn rolls around. If I want, I can use Concentrate to thin out my hand a bit of cards I don't really want anymore. But why don't I just play some cards that I don't want? Seems good. This is like the Flechettes of the Century. Then I can bullet time the rest just for funsies. Okay, got it. So, took 2 damage. Actually, were we already damaged by 2 when we got here? I'm not sure, maybe. I don't think so, though. More Flechettes. I mean, I didn't know this was a Flechettes deck, but with Runic Pyramid, they're pretty bonkers. Never taken 4 Flechettes in my life. I mean, this is still better than fighting something, right? Like, what are the Act 3 elites? There's the head, and there's 2 others I can't remember. There's that. Oh yeah, the lady who summons swords, and I believe that the guy who becomes intangible regularly is still an Act 3 elite. I'm not very happy about fighting any of those, to be honest. Yeah, it's just not. Could go this way, but like a campfire's got to be better than a combat, right? Especially when you get the card. Deadly Plus? I mean, it's Donu. No, it's not Donu Deka. It's the Awakened one, right? I kind of want, like, actually Piercing Whale? That guy does a lot of large multi-attacks. Like ×4. And so that's like a block for 24 that I can hang on to until it matters. Yeah. Okay. Decent Flechettes already, right? Or should I like play Madness for some reason? I don't think so. Weaken him. How well can I aim these Madnesses? I don't want it to hit footwork, so I'll play that. And then I think I'll just play the Madnesses and hope it gets something good. It didn't. I think I should keep the leg sweep. Like, it's better to have this as a source of block than to make him weak for 0 energy instead of 2, basically. Yeah, and now is a good leg sweep, I believe. I'm being attacked for 28. So I guess Crippling Cloud. And I'll just take my block potion. These are some pretty large blocks. I'm being attacked for 23. This is 11 and 16, which is plenty. This would be like 11 and 10, which is not plenty. So what if I just take 10 and 16 and save this for after I upgrade it with Apotheosis? I can alchemize if I do that. Essence of Steel. Not really relevant right now. Not that excited about Bane. I just want to have my defense still in hand because they're also amazing. With 5 decks. Flechettes for 28 twice? Then what? Being attacked for 23. I guess that's an okay time to spend the Piercing Whale, maybe? Why did those hit for so much more in the last fight? I didn't have strength at the time. So they're hitting for like 7 times 9. I had 3 strength somehow? From Shuriken, I guess. I don't remember making that many attacks. But anyway, this is a good turn to play some attacks because the Shuriken will go off. This only blocks 3, but honestly it was never going to block that much more anyway. And at least that makes some use of it. Oh, it blocked 5. Okay, Apotheosis is a good start. Noxious. Thinking Concentrate and Backflip are a good combo here. So that I can play some more defense. And like I also get this Flechettes. Now it's dealing 7 already. Oh, this is the upgraded one. That's why. How many of these are upgraded? That one's not. That one's not. Those aren't. Oh, okay, because of Apotheosis, none of them are upgraded, but right now all of them are. Okay. Well, this is 56 damage, so I accept. I think I'm perfectly happy to have not taken any of these potions, even though it would have healed me for 2. I'd have to downgrade to a worse potion here. Do I want any of this? No? Yeah, pass. Oh yeah, plus I'm healing here anyway. Flechette's number 5! I don't know about that. I think I should take the double dodge and roll, or the upgraded dodge and roll. Like, it's so great when you have 5 decks to like gain 22 block, basically. Flechette's is great, but I already have a ton of them. I should kill the cultists first, right? Like, sometimes that's not the right thing to do, but here I really think it would be. This is 35 damage, which is pretty cool. And I know he gains strength, but I want my footwork, right? Well, maybe I don't need it this turn. I do, though. I totally do. Madness? Sure. Oh, Shuriken went off. Great. And now's a good time for this. It's not healing me for 2, but it is blocking for 2, so that's just as good, really. Corpse Explosion is perfect right now. Plus, like, what do I do to finish killing him? Neutralize, I guess? Yeah. So Corpse Explosion, neutralize. I have 2 energy left. I kind of want to do some damage to this guy is the thing. And like baning him feels kind of bad. I could neutralize him and bane the other guy, I guess. Then he blows up faster. I don't think that really matters. Maybe I shouldn't kill this guy. I should just play a defend, which handles his attack. And like count on poison to kill him, but I don't have Noxious up yet, so it actually won't kill him. So I think I should finish him off, in which case, like... I guess Flechettes is maybe better than Bane, arguably? No, Bane is going to be worse than Flechettes for most of this combat, so I should spend the Bane if I can. Okay. So we Corpse Explosion, neutralize Bane. And have one energy left. Is that a defend or is it a dex? I think it kind of has to be a defend. Because like giving him another strength is pretty scary right now. On the other hand, like, I'm not gonna kill him for a while, and I need to get this footwork down, so I guess I should play it. Just take the damage. Now, which one am I baning? I'm baning this one, right? I mean, I don't know. Do I want to neutralize him? It's kind of good. Like, is 7 damage against him better than weakening him for 2 turns? I argue no. So let's put the Bane here. He dies? Of course he dies. What am I even smoking? Good lord. I had that plan, but I just like had forgotten it was gonna happen. Oh well, there goes all my plated armor. Whoops. Well, give me the regen potion, please. Flechette's time for 30? Twice, and then a leg sweep or something? Alternatively, yeah, I don't see an alternative. Well, how much is all this blocking for? Like, I could try to keep the leg sweeps in hand, or the flechettes in hand, and like do something that involves a bouncing flask, maybe. Like bouncing flask and play 2 blocks. This is 9. This is 10. That's 19. That gets me most of the way there. And I'd have a 10-card hand next turn for Flechettes to go off with, plus I would have gotten the poison out sooner. Okay. So, like, I could deal 35 times 3 if I wanted to just go all Flechettes, but I don't think I do. Leg sweep is 16 and my 9 is enough, so actually I can go double Flechettes at least. I kind of want to play 3 cards though. So I think I'll take another Flechettes and try a Madness. And depending on how that goes, I'll concentrate to get my leg sweep down. No, that's silly. I should just concentrate away the Madness and the Alchemize, maybe? Madness and the Deadly. Yeah, Madness and Deadly go away. And now I get to also play, like, I don't need the leg sweep now. I can alchemize. I see. Okay. Now the Noxious finally comes in, and, like, that's more strength, but what can you do? Wow, Apotheosis. Very rude. Maybe I should draw for it first? This turn's gonna stink. I think I actually need to wait on the Noxious to get out my leg sweep. I can't do that. Illegal. I forgot how much Apotheosis costs. Well, maybe I should just block for 13 here. Oh no, this is an amazing opportunity. Glad I didn't miss that. Flechettes for 64. Cool. Maybe I can get away with not playing the Noxious until he wakes up. Save the strength. He's not weakened right now, so Crippling Cloud is pretty cool. But also so is Leg Sweep. Like, if I do this and he becomes weak, he would be attacking for 18. This is 16? I think that would be fine. Also, the Madness is free, so let's see what I get. A Defend. I'll play it. To save 2 health. This is 40, which I can do twice, and then a leg sweep is good. Do I even need a leg sweep? I guess it's fine. No flechettes! This is the worst turn ever. But okay, enemy's at 11, so this, well, I want to actually kill him this turn so I can play this. So let's Bane. Now you're dead and you don't gain strength from this. Give me a card, I guess? No, let's just dodge and roll twice. Flechettes for 72. And blocks? I should have done this in a different order, I think. Actually, that was kind of the last attack I planned to play. No, I want to play this. Okay, so I definitely missed, like, 8 damage there. Alright, 33. Well, I have 33 already, so that's pretty cool. Why don't you just get poisoned a bit? I am looking at my Bouncing Flask and my Concentrate and saying this is, I can afford to get down a big attack this turn, or big poison. But I want to also see what this is going to be. Well, you know, the bullet time insurance policy is kind of a thing. Choke does not do very much. Envenom with Flechettes is actually pretty great, I think, and I've been playing a lot of Flechettes. Do I even need to concentrate? Like, what if I just block for 13, 24? That's not all. That's not everything. But it's pretty close. There's like monstrous flechettes. And it is correct to play it first because I won't be getting any more strength. What a card. Sure. Now I need 30 block. Well. Leg sweep. Oh, that's it. Leg sweep. Well, here you go. Have some more poison. Flechettes for 160. Great. Very, very calm, collected fight against that guy. Never any real reason to panic. 1109. Decent score. Mystery Machine went to 15 question mark rooms. Collector of Flechettes, believe it or not. And Ascension 14. Great. So that's another win. Silent's been going very well recently. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.